Hi, welcome to this episode in the What Are You series about digital product passports. Today we have a quite exciting project that we done together with the Danish watchmaker Nordgreen. And I'm going to tell a little bit about how we integrated the digital product passport solution with What.io and also how we worked with recycled materials together with Lostboyslab in Sweden to manufacture the actual case. So first of all, the original case was done in white, and this is like the original thing what you get when you buy the watch. I will show more of a case study where we made a 12-piece limited edition, but this is the original one. So this is made with a recycled PLA, so bioplastic coming from cornstarch. And it actually was trays in hospitals that was grinded down, and then 3D filament was made. And these are manufactured on demand in the south of Sweden and transported to Denmark with an electrical car just to keep the CO2 down as much as possible. The text and everything you see is UV printed on. And it's possible to actually grind it down again if you wouldn't like to have it. But what I wanted to show first of all is the NFC tag. So the NFC tag is basically hidden inside the construction. So you will see that there is 4 pieces to this box, and the NFC tag itself is hidden inside. Not inside the material in this case, just to make it a little bit faster and easier. It's actually inside the construction. There is super magnets which are actually hidden inside the material, and these are the ones that makes it click and gets the nice box function. So let's have a look at the limited edition. The limited edition was only 12 pieces, and as you see, the color is different. There is much more UV printing on it, and this is the black velvet limited edition. And the box was made out of a material that Lostboyslab in Sweden have developed. It's used for other purposes too, but it's pretty brilliant because it's a hybrid material, all post-consumer and post-industrial waste. It's basically recycled PETG. It's EPDM rubber from an industry on the east coast of Sweden. And it's also tyre rubber from Swedish roads, which comes from the Swedish tyre recycling company. So it has 3 components, and that's also, it gives the nice feel. And it's very nice with having the rubber in, because it's much easier to work on the material. If you want to do threading or put in heat inserts, it's very nice. And it's not like the rubber gives you a shore. It's pretty rigid anyway, but it feels much more delicate when you use this type of materials. Yeah, you also see that the scanning label for NFC is here, so that says Tap Me. And I wanted to show a little bit how we worked with Nordgreen and doing this limited edition, and also how we implemented the digital product passport onto this product. So just mentioning the material is actually Adnite. I will just grab a box here. This you can buy yourself, the Adnite material. It's amazing material to work with. You print it as regular PETG, same settings. There is one version which is P15R. It only has EPDM rubber in, so it's PETG and EPDM rubber. And then there is the special version what we use for the box, which also contains post-consumer tyre rubber in. But these are available on lostboyslab.shop, and in the United States it's available on What.io.shop. So they're all in stock and super easy to use, and I really use it for your next project and do some testing. It's pretty amazing material. Okay, so back to the watch and DPPs and how we actually made this. So first of all, there is a DPP connection directly on the box. This is more for like a generic one, like a model-based DPP, more for simplicity for somebody who's interested in the store or your first, connection with the product. Anybody anonymously can scan this. You don't need any app at all. To do this, you basically open your camera app on your phone and you simply scan just like you do with any other QR code. And then when you get it up, you get the nice product passport. I also have the product passport open in the background. So actually what you get when you scan that is the box itself and some other generic type of information. So inside the box, however, when you find the beautiful Guardian Peace watch, it's double. So basically the NFC tag itself, that's the unique identifier for the watch. And the box itself becomes like the holder of that unique identifier. So if we want to scan this little watch and really see that, you don't open the camera, you simply unlock your phone, you just put it very slowly here on that thing, and it immediately pops up the digital product passport. And to make it easier in this presentation, I will actually show it now on the screen. So this is how the digital product passport looks like on the web. And it's, of course, a different UX and UI when it comes to the mobile phone. So basically you have product data, you have the product code, you have the manufacturing, where it's manufactured and these type of things. There's also links to the science behind the watch. So all these blue buttons have URLs. You have the availability to get more knowledge and more information. So if you go to categories, you see the manufacturing data, where it's from. It's actually from Copenhagen in Denmark. If you have a problem with a watch and there's always, you might give it away, you want to change the link and these kind of things, or you're missing the steel pins for some reason, that's always annoying. And I know that, to extend the life of a product, you need to figure out the spare parts. So here is actually 2 small parts you can buy as add-ons if you have issues. So the steel pins and the extra links, they are directly linked then to the online store of the Guardian Nordgreen watch. And then you also see as a sub-product is the whole box itself. And why we do it like this is because there's a lot of materials and there's a lot of circular thinking and story behind the box. So it's also a way to promote and understand how the box was made, as that one is also part of the whole story. Yeah, there is material definition. It's a stainless steel, recycled to 85% in the watch. Here is some support information, so you can get some overview of the watch. There is more assembly info at Nordgreen's if you want to get in touch with them. Also inside the digital product passport, it's pretty neat. We run the commercial for the watch, and that's run simultaneously inside the DPP, which is it's kind of a nice thing to have when you want to push your brand and push your products. There is certificates, there is a declaration of conformity. If you click on that one, the PDF will pop up. There is some recycling information. And I mean, this watch is designed to last for 100 years, which, as a circular kind of ambassador, that's really what you like. There is a manufacturing issue when it comes to the product or the box itself. So if you go in and look more one level down on the box, you see also that the NFC tag itself is defined here. Not that you would actually use that, but we want to show that this is because it's a little bit of a showcase, of course, for digital product passports. There is material data sheets on all the materials and so on. There's environmental declaration on the box itself, and you can actually read the CO2. Here is also a little bit of information that actually a part of the box comes from post-consumer tires, which is a good thing to know. So yeah, so using the DPP in a little bit special way here, that of course it's interesting to know that it's an original watch. It's an authentication through the NFC tag and the link to what I owe. It's a unique item, and And also the fact that on the outside there is a QR code, which is a model DPP, which is more for regular informative information. So yeah, so that was all I had for you today, but I think this is pretty neat. So if you want to do these kind of boxes, reach out to lostboyslab.com. They do all this neat stuff, UV printing, embedding super magnets into the design, and yeah, 100% recycled materials. That's the things we like. And then adding, of course, what IO technology with NFCs and the cloud technology we develop, you get a very intelligent product and a very sustainable one. So yeah, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you very much.